You gotta remember, bro, this shit ain't always gonna be sunshine and rainbows. You gonna reach points where you feel like giving up. You gonna reach points where you feel like, damn, that breakthrough never coming. But you gotta understand, bro, you can't give up, bro. You can't start talking down on yourself. You can't start affirming negative things into your life, bro. Like, you gotta realize, bro, what you affirm in this life, bro, that shit gonna come to reality, bro. If you affirm to yourself that you are great, you are successful, you will reach these goals. I already have these goals. Life is just late, you feel me? That type talk to yourself, of course you're gonna receive it. But if you're talking to yourself like, damn, I hate my life, I'm a terrible person, I fucking suck, I can't do this, I can't do that, bro, you ultimately telling yourself you can't do shit. And what's gonna happen, bro? You ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. Your mind, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? What you programmed to think, bro, you're gonna instill that into your mind if you let it, bro. So your thoughts gonna create your actions. Your actions gonna create your habits, bro. And your habits gonna create your reality, bro. You feel me? Like, everything starts within, bro. You really gotta program yourself to do right in this life, bro. And you're gonna see righteousness in your life. You're gonna see greatness in your life. You're gonna see a life full of prosperity and abundance. You feel me? But you gotta choose to do them habits, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Nigga, show me your habits, gang. I'll show you your future, bro. That's really the key, bro. You gotta instill this shit young, 16, bro. On me, I'm gonna be a great ass man, great ass father, great ass brother, great ass leader on me. All that shit, bro, because I instill that shit young. When you show up for yourself, bro, and when you really say, fuck people perceptions of me, I'm gonna post what I want. I don't give a fuck what nobody think, bro. Like, when you just show up and do you, gang, people have no choice but to respect that. You ain't attached to nothing, bro. You just show up and be you, bro, and you being authentic. People love authenticity, bro, because what is majority of people doing? They walking around with a mask on, gang. You gotta understand, we ain't doing that, bro. We're flourishing, we're being real, bro. We being ourselves, gang. People have no choice but to respect that. So really don't give up, bro, and just keep walking through your life, bro. Like, keep being you, keep being authentic, and keep doing what you really love, because everybody in your circle, even people that are looking from the outside in, are gonna be inspired by you. They're attracted to the greatness, bro. You're just embodying that shit. Like, it gets too easy, bro. But sometimes the shit gets too hard. And you really just gotta flow. You gotta allow yourself to feel emotions. You gotta allow yourself to deal with the pain, bro. I know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, gang. Even the shit that you've been battling for years is gonna come up. You feel me? It happens. But you gotta understand, bro. You are not your thoughts. You create your reality. These thoughts don't have power over you, bro. Like, the more power that you give these thoughts, bro, the more that you're just gonna feel like you're not doing enough, bro. But you are. That's what happens when you give these thoughts power, bro. They are not yours. You are not your thoughts, bro. You are not your environment. You are not your circumstances. You feel me? You are the observer, bro. You don't have to be a reactor. You don't have to give anything in this life power that's trying to knock you, that's trying to tempt you, bro. You are the observer of everything, even your thoughts. Even the negative thoughts that's saying you're not good enough. Even the negative thoughts that's saying this happened a couple years ago, so why would I be able to do it now in this present moment when this happened? You feel me? Let go of that shit. Let go of that shit. All that shit is trying to do is keep you stuck, bro. That's not even you. That is a spirit. That is an entity, bro, trying to knock you, trying to tempt you, bro. And that spirit get happy as hell when you fall into that shit, gang. So be mindful and don't fall into that shit. Yeah, they not your thoughts, gang. They not your thoughts, bro. Say I love you, fam. I don't want you to fall into that shit, bro. Realize all the power that you have in this life. You are great. Don't fall in. Hey, don't fall for none of that shit. I love you.